Well, I mean, Loops isn't playing right now, but ideally he'll be back. I mean, Leo's been, I don't know if he's been our best player, but he's been right there for sure. And then PA's gotten better. His first 10 games weren't as good, but he's gotten better and he creates offense for us, so that's an important thing for sure. You need guys driving the bus offensively, and I thought our last little bit, we've had more speed, which is a positive thing, and creating more that way. We have to continue to create more chances, though we can't just defend all the time. We got to be on offense, so working hard on trying to get that done.
Have you guys been able to translate that speed into practice? Because there was intense practice. I saw, even some races to end.
Obviously, I think we practiced hard all year long. We're getting better at practicing hard. We don't fall off like we used to. We're able to maintain it for the time we're on the ice. Obviously, guys understand better what's expected, so they practice harder. But, I thought we had good intensity the last 2 days. I think we normally do. We try to have intensity every day, and we try to go short, but we try to go hard.
Coach, one of the things you said at the beginning of the year was you seemed to notice a sag on the bench when you gave up a goal early in the game. It seems like lately you've done a really good job of fighting back when that has happened. How much improvement has happened in that regard?
Well, I think just when you talk to the guys, I think the guys are feeling better about themselves. I think that's apparent every day when you come around. I think the attitude and the atmosphere here is way better. Now, eventually that'll start adding up in the win column, but in the meantime, I think we feel better about ourselves. We think we're in the game. We think we have a chance when the puck's dropped, and that's important. Anybody in any walk of life wants to feel good about what they're doing and their contribution and their opportunity for success. So I think that's really improved.
I guess Garrett's ability to be resilient despite giving up an early goal has been a strength as well.
Well, I just think he's got a certain swagger to him. Not many guys would be in his situation and do as well as he's done with the limited pro experience. I think the message to him is, hey, I must have some ability here. Now I got to get to work and get to work on my off-season training, get to work every day I'm on the ice in practice, focusing on what I'm doing, and I'll be that much better. I have a frame for it. I have a skill set. Now I got to become a pro, and a pro doesn't mean getting paid. A pro means your attitude and your approach to each and every day and making sure you're maximizing your skill set. So he's got some work to do, but he's going in the right direction.
Joffrey talked about how the sports science teams kind of helped him deal with his injury and make sure it didn't get worse and kind of manage it. How much did you know about that, about the sports science stuff going on?
Well, obviously, we hired him, so I knew a lot about it and thought it was important. But, we're in a situation here in Toronto that we should have the best sports science team in the league. We have all the resources and all the opportunity to maximize all that and be cutting edge, and that's what we're trying to do, and so that's why we went about it. I don't think that's going to show up in the short term as much as it's going to show up in the long term with our kids and with our Marlies team and that, but we have to manage that for sure.
How are you using this time off in terms of at night, where we're scouting or anything, watching TV, or is it more personal stuff you're going to be using?
I'd love any of that stuff, so you should ask somebody in charge of all the events they got me going to this week to see what it is. Yeah, no, there's nothing personal in this week, believe me.
Okay. Have you had a chance to scout Tampa quite a bit so far, and what do you see in Stamkos?
No, I haven't seen Tampa besides on TV yet this year. I haven't dialed in on him. I played him in a 7-game series last year and had 3 other unbelievable games with him last year. I know him real good. I obviously know Stammer real well as well.
He seems to be off to a little bit of a slower start. Do you see any reason for that?
Well, I don't know. The good thing about it is one day you're going to see John Cooper and Stammer, and you'll be able to ask him.